If we don't have buildings at the core of the climate law is doomed before it starts. Why is the Renovate Europe campaign so important? It's important because the building sector must be put at the core of the climate law if the European Union is to be the world leader it wishes to be in climate policies.
We have to take action in agriculture. We have to take action in transport, in energy. But most of all, and all of you are experts in this area, we have to take action in the field of construction.
We have to ensure that the construction sector plays its part, and in particular that we look at the existing buildings and bring them up to the much higher standard that will realise more comfortable buildings for all.
For every 1% increase in the energy efficiency target, 3 million homes can be properly renovated and 7 million people lifted out of energy poverty.
We've got 50 million households in Europe that are having to choose between heating or cooling or eating. We have to lift them out of energy poverty. This is the real strand of this work.
We need public funds to fund deep renovation for the energy poor, for those who we would not expect to take on finance and certainly couldn't afford to fund for themselves.
We detect a certain lack of courage among policymakers and politicians. So we decided that this year's event should be dedicated to showing them what is already happening on the ground, to give them the courage to be highly ambitious and to move forward with our agenda.
REDay helps apartment associations renovate the old apartment buildings. We do so by giving out loan guarantees, loans and different grants to increase energy efficiency. But we also help with the technical side, with the knowledge of how to best renovate so the outcome is the best possible quality and complexity as well.
We provide a range of advice and support to owners of buildings. On our website there are many technical guides which will help owners address many of the practical issues in improving historic buildings. So I advise people to go to our website where lots of technical support and advice will be available to them free of charge.
We have created the best refurbishment of apartment buildings in 2016. We have reduced the energy demand almost to 80%. And also saves a lot of CO2 emissions.
The Atlas database is a compilation of energy-efficient renovation of historic buildings, examples that are exemplary both from an energy perspective and a heritage compatibility point of view.
This particular project is actually trying to bring the knowledge in research and the knowledge in practice down to the end user and trying to communicate all that for them, but to convince them that they can actually renovate the home, renovate the building, and definitely convince politicians that more ambitious targets are possible.
I know that a lot of the solutions that are coming from practitioners that you are might be missed or not highlighted in the IPCC report if we don't have collaborations between the scientists and the practitioners that you are.
Bring together a broad range of stakeholders who are collaborating and working together to achieve a common goal.
We can reach the Paris Agreement and the 2050 promise we made to our children and our grandchildren.
Our call for an 80% reduction in the energy demand of the building stock is really important because without it, we fail.
We have to have the target of 80% in order to save our planet.
Go back to our national governments and tell them how easily they can create jobs, how easily they can create healthy homes, how easily they can decrease the carbon tax footprint. And then ask the voters if they will wait for someone else to do it for them.